Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. Midday Money on a Tuesday, the 27th of June. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is super duper today. Full slate of Major League Baseball to talk about. We'll recap our picks from last night, a couple additions. They're in the chat here, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, it'll be in the chat. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, notification bell on. So you know, Midday Money, look headlines, whatever free picks I throw out. We're a month away from football. Excuse me there. And Hall of Fame game, the Jets. Boy, everybody's going to love the Jets. Hard knocking the Jets, huh? Twitter, Mr. Sean Hicks, come give me a follow there. If you're listening in podcast form, I appreciate it. After the fact, I don't know if we get more listeners for the probably look headlines, right? Because I mean, less people listen. I mean, I guess we could, right? We have night games. Either way, I appreciate everybody who listens across all platforms. And speaking of platforms, was doing Jesse and Ross this morning. We're talking some NFL. We did Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders win totals, so you can check that out. And well, let's get to today's stuff here. So yesterday in the video, 2-2, right? We had some totals here. Baltimore and the Reds team totals, they split out, but plus $15 in our pocket. We did have two no team at bats, Braves and the Rangers. That loses, so it was a $20 loser on the day. We got to get right. 162, 196, down a little bit. 1610, which isn't, it seems more than it actually is. And we're really only like a day away from knocking that out. So it's a long grind, MLB. All right. So we'll see how we do here. Today's picks, let's get right to it. Pirates under has not changed since last night, 8.5. I know everybody's going to want to come in and take the Padres. Listen, 48 and 28 to the under. I don't care. They can't hit on the road. Pirates can't hit, period. Give me the under 8.5 here. Sox, we talked about last night. Nerfy, it's even money right now. Red Sox and the Marlins. Yes, Alcantara gives up runs. Apparently not in the first inning, though. So we'll Nerfy the first inning. Team total, the Sox over 4.5. And the game over 9. Late runs. Get it done, son. Royals plus 122 with Brady Singer. Listen. Cleveland to me, and I've said this before, we need bats. We have one bat. We'll talk about him in a minute. Singer, he's got some bad ones. 5 runs here, 5 runs there. But there's a lot of decent starts in there as well. Rookie pitcher for Cleveland. I'm not laying a 140, 150 with a rookie pitcher. Give me the Royals. Singer, maybe he's over the hump. He'll keep us in this game. He's keeping us in. It's Cleveland. They don't hit. 122 will take it. No at bat for the Rangers again. Bottom line, minus 130. You want to run line it? Even money? Sure. I don't mind that. And I had a run line yesterday in that spot. I don't hate it. We'll do it again. Martin Perez at home. Great numbers. Great numbers. And the Sox. Oh, brother. How about the Sox last night? Huh? Would you lose on a wild pitch? That is their season in a nutshell. Help. I'm in a nutshell. Hi, wild pitch. My goodness. My goodness. And how about the Nats 8-4 losers? You get up early, you're thinking 3-1. I'm sitting at a run line. We talked about it. Like, hey, they're 21 and whatever. They were 24 and 10 to the run line. I'll tell you in a second. 27 and 10 to the run line, and they blow a 3-1 lead. Painful. We didn't have it, but it was talked about in the chat that why we should take it. Seattle in the spot. But anyway, White Sox, will come back on them today. 180 with Kopech and Otani. Give me Kopech in the 180. Couple player props here. De La Cruz running a ribby, 135 plus 175. The guy's good. I, I think he hits a home run today. Maybe I should have done a home run prop. Either way, we're going to catch this puppy. Ramirez talking about somebody on Cleveland who could hit. Here's one guy. Decent numbers for a singer. 2 hits. I was thinking Ribby, but I'm like, you know what? This guy could maybe not drive anybody in. Right? Nobody gets out in front of him. Maybe he just gets on base. I'll take a plus 155. And Arizona, yes, we got Marte and Corbin Carroll and Walker and Gay Moreno, whoever, Alec Thomas. A lot of guys are like, I'm going to creep down into the depths of the lineup here. Take a little McCarthy plus 250 Ribby versus Taj Bradley. Taj gets in trouble, and better hitters get on base. I got a shot with this guy to plus 250. I can do that. And I will do that. Comment time on a Monday. Or it's Tuesday today. The Truth is coming in. The Truth got to be pumped up. Big win for his Tigers today. Last night, rather. Twins today against the Braves. Joe Ryan and Elder. I don't hate Joe Ryan. What am I going to say to this game? Is it worth a shot? The pitchers are there. Yes. Do I want to bet it? No, thank you. I don't. I didn't even do Atlanta not to bat in the bottom line this one. Nothing. No run line. No nothing. Atlanta. Because I like Ryan. I like Ober. I like Ray. They're 3 pitchers with sub-3 ERAs. Can the Twins hit? Is the question. The Truth. Can they hit? The Bo Sox, yes. I like the Bo Sox myself today. Yeah, little run line money on the Bo Sox plus 130-ish. Oh, no, excuse me. That's a 155 on the Bo Sox run line. Michael B is in the house, my guy. Mr. Giant. How are you today? What do we got going on here? My son's sending me Yacht Rock radio photos. Love Yacht Rock. T-Money, good evening. It's evening. T-Money, where are you calling from? The other side of the planet? Where are you at? Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nick. Everybody should hit the like button. Why wouldn't you hit the dislike button? Come in and say, I'm giving this guy a dislike every day with his nonsense. He's terrible. Whatever. Book got their money back on me yesterday. It says T-Money, I can't hit a thing. Losing my first game of the day. It happens. If you can't take a loss, don't bet the games. We will lose. I bet. You will lose. I'll lose. Michael B, who's coming up in the chat here? Steven. Everybody, you're going to take a loss. It's okay. How do you respond to losses? Can you manage your bankroll for the loss, for the losing streak? Michael B, the White Sox, shaking my head, last 9. Bottom line, tie game. Exactly. Oh, 2 walks, 2 pass balls, and an L. Frustrating to say the least. What is there to say having the White Sox yesterday? And it was a good spot to have the Sox, right? I said that. I like the Sox coming out of Angels out of Colorado, Seattle cross country. Do they win? No, they lost. Every time I said that, they lost. That's 2 losses yesterday, and I mentioned the Natties Arizona game. I'm like, I really don't like Arizona. That's about all losers. What can we do? Steven, good afternoon. T-Money. MLB won't begin any more of my big bets this year. I'll be crushed. Well, if you're getting big bets, you better build up the little ones first before you come in with a biggie. Michael B, is it just me on this? Is it just me or is the Astro line really short for Framber being on the mound versus Monty? No, because Houston's been struggling lately. Hello, they're 3-7 in their last 10. Framber's been great. I like Framber. I like Houston today. Houston minus 110. I'll take a shot at Houston minus 110. Cardinals are 2-11 with Monty on the hill, by the way. Where are you going with that? You want to take Jeff Montgomery or Jeff Montgomery? Listen to this. I'm going way back. Jeff Montgomery. Who's that? Kansas City, Jeff Montgomery. Oh man! Even the Giants and Brewers are the only 2 worth my money. What I see so far. Listen, Brew Crew versus the Mets. I totally understand. I said that yesterday. How are the Mets laying 170? What are we doing today? Today they're favored again, and the line has gone up. What am I missing here with David Peterson's 80 ERA? The Mets, again, slumping team. Drop it 7-10. The other guys win 7-10. Again, no respect for Milwaukee here, right? I get it. Turan's coming back. He's been good in years. But do you want to bet the Mets? And the Giants we got a bullpen spot for San Fran, right? against Gaussman. Gaussman on the hill today. We got a Gaussman sighting, Mr. Runline himself. Steve, I'm seeing a 9 in the Pirates game. Well, again, this was from last night, Steve. I had 8.5. I'm sure people are going to bet the Padres. Right? Oh, they've been struggling, but they're going to get it today versus Pitt. I'm not the one to say they're going to get it today when they're 20 games to the under. Can they score some runs? Sure, they could score some runs. They're going to put up 7. This game going to be 7-3. I don't know about that. It's not my playbook today. Roger Federer is in the house. Hey, Sean, I like the Rangers over yesterday, but instead took the Rangers team total 4.5. It got crushed. I mean, unbelievable Rangers yesterday. And again, I was a little worried about it. I'm like, come back from the Yankee series. I get it. But Detroit, you're at home. Number 1 batting team at home. You hit lefties really well. You can't put up 4 runs here. I mean, you get a run in the first inning, and then you fall apart. Yeah. Frustrating. Rangers. I thought they'd. The Tiger team, yes, they are under 500. And you look at and I was signing this. I'm like, man, I love their pitching staff, but all these guys are hurt. Manning's playing now, but Skubal, Bobrisky, we could just go on and on with all their young guys. Where are they all? What goes on in this organization? And every pitcher's hurt. All their young guys. No young pitcher could come out here. Hey, Detroit. Nick, not a good day yesterday. Lost over Mets, under Nats 1, and under Braves, Dodgers, over Reds 3-2. What was the juice on this? 3. I don't know what you're complaining about. 3-2 over 100 games is 60%, Nick. And as long as you're not laying 150, you should make money on a 3-2 day. But you're better than me. You're complaining about making money. You must have a nice life. Are you sitting on a throne of $10,000 rack packs of $100 bills? Winning days are bad for you? Excellent. T-Money. Red Sox usually score in the first. I cast those last year like it was free government handout. Yeah, but apparently the Sandy Nerfy is like a 12-2 to the under. So, or 12-2 not happening, however we want to word it. Nick, I thought to bet the under Pirates on Sign why I went up. It's going to go up because people are going to bet the Padres. Oh, look at this lineup. They could hit Rich Hill. Rich Hill's terrible. He's 45 years old. I mean, that's why it's going to go up. I'm on the Red Sox money line and Brewers money line today. I like them both, Roger. Miz, enjoyed Oriole game last night and had a 1.5 hour rain delay. I was looking for you, Miz. I thought you'd have a llama hat on. I'll get you a llama costume. I need a little more Reds offense. We showed up. Baltimore showed up. Let me check today's games. Check them out, Nick. Check them out and get back to us. Baltimore against lefties. 26-0 to the under. What are we, undefeated to the under? Baltimore versus lefties. Michael, I may take the Giants here. I won a bigger number, but the bullpen day versus Gaussman. Giants no Gaussman. They fix him, and he's a righty. Giants had a day off, so the Burpums are available. Yeah, I don't hate it here. I don't hate it. You're getting a 150 here? 140, 150? And Toronto's a team. Again, 5-5. Still just going around like they're on a surfboard and in the ocean, just floating in a tube or somewhere on a lake. Where's this good team? I thought they'd be a good team. I thought we're taking a step forward. They haven't. And now maybe that's because Minot's been terrible. They sent him down. But Bassett's been okay. Barrios has been above average. Kikuchi's been really good. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, the Giants, hello. I mean, these guys keep winning. Worth a shot here. I might jump on San Fran with you here a little bit, Michael. T-Money, Reds about to go on a 10-game losing streak. Here's the thing with the Reds, and as I said, it's a long season. Teams get hot. Do you remember the Pirates in April, right? Talk of the town. The Pirates are back, baby. It's like Jim Leland's in the dugout. A's won 7 in a row. Wow, maybe they're not the worst team ever. Okay. And the Reds winning 12 in a row. Beating the likes of the Royals and the Rockies. Just a pair of last place teams. Here you go. Here comes Baltimore. Let's see how you do. Let's see how you do. It's 3 in a row. Scott's an S. Yankees money line, Baltimore, Cincy over. I mean, I don't hate the Cincy over because I think Baltimore is going to hit the ball. And since he's scrappy enough to get a couple runs across the plate, Yankees, do I want to lay 130, 140 with the Yanks? I mean, how is it? It's the Yankee brand versus the A's. Let's just talk about it for a second. And Oakland is a 115, maybe a 120 home dog. Does that not scream to you take Oakland today? I can't give up the Yankees at all. At all. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna look into a little stolen base prop here. What's it? What's this? What should I? I should really pull up BetMGM here to see what kind of year price stolen base prop we can get here. Hasn't had one in a while, but when he goes for 2 a game. And you know what? I think against the Yanks, he'll definitely be able to get one. Where is that? So I'm probably going to go into Freeze Town when I pull up 5 odds, but it is what it is. Nick, this has been Norm. When I see another book, they're under 8 in my book, and they're under 8. In my book, it's under 8.5. I think easy win. I lost 3 times yesterday. Same with this. Well, you know, the thing with that is, I know what it's like. You think you're getting a good line, and you like the Red Sox money line today too as well. You think you get a good line, right? It's better than something else. I understand that, and I feel the same way. Like I said, I got a good line. I feel good about it. The line, it's not a guarantee. You know, I get good lines. Football, come in early, have a good line, you could lose a game. Baseball, hey, I'm laying 130. It's up to 165. They lose anyway. You know, it's not. I think they talk about, oh, you need a closing line value in this. A win is a win, a loss is a loss, right? People are like, oh, losses. There's no juice on a win. It's frustrating. It is what it is. Steven, Ely Cruz plus $6 on a homer. I mean, what? You can't really complain about that. I mean, I'm looking at a $3 run ribby. He goes yard. You doubled me up, Steven. It's Baltimore run line, Baltimore team total under. Baltimore, not team total, but it's Baltimore under 8.5. So you think no offense here. You think Baltimore wins this one 5-1, and that's a wrap, says The Miz, and he's a Baltimore guy. It's his hometown. Tampa Bay, Arizona under with Taj Bradley and Zach Gallen. Atlanta run line over Joe Ryan. I mean, again, I can't really hate that because Minnesota doesn't hit. Mets over the 9. Why not? I mean, you could see a Brew Crew team. You think they'd hit here. As bad as they are on the road hitting, you think you hit a guy with an 80 ERA, and he's just getting back into the rotation. I tend to agree with that spot. Let's see. Cruz stolen base is a plus 105. Consider that added to the chat. I mean, I kind of like him. Let's go Ruiz. Ruiz for the A's is Drury. Did I call him Cruz? Anyway, it's Ruiz stolen base plus 105. I like it. I wish we could double that up. I wish we could double that guy. That would have been nice. I'd say 2 stolen bases over 1.5. Michael, I want to try to find a way to back Joe Ryan without having to bet on the Twins, so I'm taking a Braves first 5 team total under 2.5. I don't hate that look. He's been solid. Deschule got an over 11.5 Dodgers. Kershaw was rocked in both games, of course, last year. It's a hot day. Yeah, it's like 95 in Denver today. You think you'd see some runs. You think you should see some runs up there. Steven, where's our good old friend Groovy? Perfect fade. Where is Groovy Caps today? Roger, can we trust the Blue Jays today? I'm not trusting the Blue Jays. Not me. David says the Dino South Korea baseball. South Korea baseball. Bowman, Steven. Oh my God, I double bet the Eli Cruz Ruby prop. You can't cash it out. Well, don't sweat. I think you'll cash it. Scott Cope, Twins team total under. What do you think? It's a 3. I mean, Elder's been pitching well, and the Twins can't hit. So if you want to go under any kind of twin totals, I'm not going to disagree with you. Over the Tigers say, I think so. Texas back for a day. Let's go. Get it done at home. You're home. You're right. You took a loss, 3 in a row. Get back on track. Martin Perez at home's pretty good. Matt Manning. Yeah, I like the over. Slick Vic. Definitely first time I'm seeing Slick Vic in here. I appreciate you coming in and commenting. Thank you. I like the Twins plus the 1.5. They can get Elder. He's a lefty. Again, as I said here about the Twins, I've talked about them earlier. I like Ryan. I like Ober. I like Gray. The pitching is there. They got a decent pitching staff. The offense is problematic. Now, plus 1.5. Why not? Braves at home, 16-24 on the run line. Mini is at 21-17. Worth a shot here when you got a pitcher on the hill who could limit the other team's offense. So I don't hate it there. Vic, what is the juice on that guy? We have a you know what? I can pull it up here. I'm on the site. I could find a run line Twinkies here. Minus 155. See, that kind of stuff I don't like, the 155. I don't like that, but I understand that better than worrying about them winning. The LG Twins across the Pacific. Davis coming in with his KBO. Effing Bob. Tigers batters show up once in a while. They do. And they showed up yesterday. Philly today. Old filthy Delphia here. What do we got here with Philly? Against the Cubbies, Ranger Suarez on the hill. What kind of... Now, Suarez has pitched better. He has pitched better. I mean, I don't hate the... Are we getting a Kyle Hendricks day today? Is Kyle Hendricks on the hill? I don't know. I might lean Cubbies here. And again, it's my little bias towards the Cubs because I have some future action. Scott had a great day with LSU. Nice winner there. Nice winner on the Tigers. Let's take them in week 1 against Florida State as well. Any thoughts on D-backs and Rays? I like the Diamondbacks. I'll lay the 125 here with Gallen. Miz, watch a Cole Irvin live. Not impressed. I think I could hit him. Yeah, he's not a good pitcher. Well, I thought we did get a little more runs since he versed him. That's why I kind of had their over. I figured we'd see a 8-5 kind of game. But as much as Baltimore sailed to the over there for us, you know, as soon as I said it today, or said it in the show yesterday morning, you know, we're looking at rain and a good chance of rain delay. It kind of like messes up I wouldn't even bet anything in that game with a rain delay. That could happen. Houston today, yes, I like the Astros with Framber. Cubbies over. You know, I don't hate the Cubbies over 8.5 here, Roger. I do not hate it. Nick, I like the Red Sox at Stros. Those lines are kind of feeling tricky. They do. They look a little easy. But again, with the Sox, is it that easy? Because I don't think that's like an easy one. Miami's playing good. They're in second place in the NL East. I don't think that's a bad line because Alcantara's pitched terrible. I know the name is there, but got to run to his name. The team hasn't been bad. And same with Houston. They've dropped 7-10. They got some woes at the dish and in the rotation. Now, Framber, the guy, you know, I got a Cy Young on Framber. That looks a little low, but again, the team is playing bad. Scott, Higgs, Nerfy or Yurfy in the Braves game tonight? I would go Nerfy. I would go with Nerfy in the Braves game. I mean, 2 good pitchers, 1 bad offense. I'd go under. Or Nerfy. Under for the game, too, as well. Steve, Sean, today we had the Phillies first side minus 130. Brew Crew first 5 plus 150. San Diego minus the half minus 130. So I'm not buying on. I can't do the Padres. They don't hit the ball. I don't want to lay with them at all. Milwaukee, I can get behind. Why would you? They just won yesterday, getting 3 hits yesterday, whatever the heck they had. Sure, and it's the Mets, the New York mess. Phillies first 5. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't not love it. I lean Cubs just because I have a Cubby future. Am I betting this game? No. Someone mentioned the over. I'd probably lean to the over before either side in that one. Miz needed the llama poncho at the Oriole game. Should we do llama ponchos? Roger Ferrer, who's pitching for the Rays? Taj Bradley's pitching for the Rays. But, I mean, you have Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen would be I mean, even if he was facing McClanahan, this would probably be a pick 'em. I mean, Gallen is that good. Not that Taj Bradley's. I mean, how about Taj Bradley and somebody else out of the minors for Otani? I'm trying to get Otani to Tampa Bay. Miz, I was behind Westberg's friends. My friend saw me all night on TV, real 5 behind home plate. There you go. That's awesome. Always good getting on TV for a game, isn't it? Davis, Cleveland, minus 170 to win the series against Kansas City. I mean, how am I going to say no to Cleveland beating Kansas City? Who do they have on the hill tomorrow, Cleveland? Logan Allen versus TBD. That guy's always really well. I mean, are they going to get a Jordan Lyles sighting in this game as well in this series? Shane Bieber and Greinke on a Thursday afternoon game. I mean, you want to lay it, okay? I mean, they should win. What am I going to say to that? Okay, let's bet on KC. Effing Bob got to take the plus money shot in Colorado. First 5 plus a half, 175 taking a swing. That's worth a shot. It's 100 degrees. Ball to be flying out. Maybe Kershaw. And as great as he's been, he's still old. He's still got, can throw a clunker. Why not here in Colorado on the road? Scott, I got a 50% boost on any bet in a Red Sox game. Where would you want to go with that bet? Oh, boy. Here we go. Any bet in that game. I don't know. How about a Ribby prop somewhere? Let's go. You got a boost on our. Let's see. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Ribby prop. You see what I have here. I got Nerfy first 5. Nerfy for first inning. Over for the game. And I got the Sox run line. So I'm thinking they're going to hit. So let's find a nice Ribby. Who can we get? How about a Jared Duran? Plus 195. There you go. Double that puppy up. Davis, Philly to win series. Again, we got to see who's pitching in this, man. Who's pitching tomorrow in this game? Philadelphia. Aaron Nola versus TBD. And do they play on Thursday? And then we got a Taiwan Walker sighting. Honestly, I don't know here. I mean, I would say take it because you're laying 120 as opposed to, like, right off the bat here, you're laying a 130 spot, right? So you're probably going to get Hendricks today. Right? Is he supposed to be on the hill today? I don't even know. Maybe they move Steele up. You'll maybe face Talion. I don't hate the 120. I really don't mind this one. I can do that. It's better because you're laying 125 just for today in this matchup. And you're going to be laying with Nola. Right? Do we have a... Yeah, I got still no pitch. What do I got? Oh, I got Jameson Talion's pitching today. So Talion's on the hill? Oh, you know what? Yeah, go for it. I think you're all right with this. I think you're all right with that. You got to win right out of the bat here. A's win today. And Bob, I agree. I don't want to bet the Yankees. Reds are over in so many games. Most of my plus money on Reds games over. They got no pitching. Davis, Arizona tonight. Take the Diamondbacks account at home. I'm not going to say no. Framber's going for Houston 110. I'll fall into the trap. James, is it really a trap when the team is 3-7 in the last 10? They dropped 7. They're not playing good baseball right now. They're not playing good baseball. So, okay. I mean, I guess you don't want to jump into them, but 7-10 to the negative. 1, 2. Then they win 2, lose 1, win 1, lose 4, win 1, lose 1. I mean, they've been, since the start of the month, this team is, what did I say? They were 7-3 to the bad. So 3-7, 3-8, 4-8, 4-9, 4-10, 4-11, 4-12, 5-12, 5-13, 5-13, 5, 6, 7-13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7-18. Well, actually, I went into their 10 gamer. Not good. Let's just leave it that way. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins since June 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. 7-13 last 20. I don't know. Is that good? Davis, Milwaukee today. I like the Brew Crew today. Steven, Woo K's. I'll go Woo K's with you. I don't hate the Woo. He's improved. He had a bad outing, but he's been all right since. Let's go Woo. And you're facing the Nats. I mean, the Nats are a contact kind of team. They don't strike out. I think they're the least struck out team in baseball, though. So that's being said there. D-backs I agree with. A's I agree with. Giants I agree with. Rangers, run line 30-1. What am I going to say no to that for? I mean, you got a big, you got some dogs in there. I think Giants are live. I think the A's are live against the Yanks. Baltimore game is going under. Either of them can drop a 10 spot alone, says T-Money. I tend to agree because I don't like the Reds pitching staff that much. And they are hitting, although they didn't hit yesterday. San Diego, they absolutely not. No way I'm laying San Diego. Orioles 26-5 to the under versus lefties. There you go. Why he likes the under. T-Money says, no way. Miz says, well, I'll take a 31-game stretch where they're under at a pretty good clip. Steven has Cruz Ribby and a Cruz run homer. Listen, how about a nice home run first inning? Got you covered here, fella. You got them all. You got a nice dime in your pocket. I don't know if you're betting 100 a pop. 34-17 in the under an interleague for the Orioles. Davis says Baltimore. I tend to agree with the Orioles today. T-Money. So it's big odds on a Ribby for Cruz. Don't tell me with a good time, please. Yeah, I mean, the Cruz Ribby was a 175. I mean, what is that about? Was he not going to get a hit? I mean, I'd take a shot with him at 175. I think it's worth it. Guy bets cleanup. That's against lefties. We know. 34-17. Under lefties and 26-5 under lefties. Roger said, I'm scared to take the Reds game over today. Roger, you don't got to bet it. There's 14 other games you can bet. Adrian says Reds money line today. A lot of red love. Again, dropping 3 in a row. I'm not really running to back the Reds. 3 straight losses. So they got a decent pitcher on the hill, or he's been pretty good. JW came over for Pub Sports. Yeah. Loshak was on there today. I like Pete. Used to do videos with Pete back in the day. Got Picks for Dave's going to be over there. I'm getting to know some of those cats from Picks for Dave. I go on with Picks for Dave sometimes. And some of his crew, I see they're over at the Pub Sports. I appreciate you popping by, JW. Thank you. Miz, calling for rain here again in Baltimore. More rain. I don't need another rain delay. T-Money Sean, please write a lock for the over the Reds game. I would have taken under on Reds Orioles if it was a total of 50. T-Money, the pen is out. T-Money. Lock. Over. Over Cincy. All right, T-Money, you're in. Davis, the Braves today. Again, I don't want to lay 150. Dodgers game over, says Scott. I don't hate it in Colorado. Should get 12 runs. Rangers game over. I agree. You want to parlay it? Let's do it, Scott. I agree with you. F and Bob took the Rays run line. I don't hate this. Minnesota, again, the scoring for Minnesota has been a problem all year. Not even the scoring, the hitting. You got 3 guys, 3 pitchers, and Gray, Ober, and Ryan, ERAs all under 3, and they were like low 2s to start the year when they had a great April. The team's not even 500, barely 500. Those pitchers should be sitting at like 9-2 looking at Cy Young type seasons. No, they're not. They're 500. They can't hit. Nick, under Cubbies. Italians on the hill. Oh, thank you. Yep, Italians on the hill. I thought it was Hendricks. Nope. No, I don't want anything to do with Jameson. Nick says Oakland looks like a good dog. It is. It's a 115 dog for Oakland at home against the Yankees. I'm not saying you got to take the A's because We talked about this when Pittsburgh was losing 10 in a row. Oh, we got to take Pirates. I mean, really taking a team on a 7-game losing streak at plus 115. I mean, the A's have lost 2 in a row. It's down to, it was 127 last night. It's down to 115 right now. I mean, part of me is, yeah, let's go. All in on the A's here. Did I bet them? No. I just, and not even that's because I like the, I mean, I should probably take the A's. I mean, the Yanks are not a good hitting club. Steve, I saw someone that's LSU parlay, LSU women's basketball championship, men's baseball, and LSU football championship. Wow. Must be some kind of booster. Italian for the Cubbies today. Yep. Philly should win comfortably. Cubs just came back from a long trip overseas, London. Yeah, a day off, jet lag, and they're sending Italian out there. Egads. Roger, if Tommy ever goes to Tampa Bay, it's over for every other team. I'm telling you, I know they won't sign him, Roger. I understand they're not giving him 40, 50 mil. But if the Angels want some kind of young players back, that's the team to go to. And again, Taj Bradley, young pitcher. If I'm Tampa, I'll say, you know what? Okay, he's a good young talent. I'm looking to win. I mean, just because you have Taj Bradley doesn't mean you're going to win a World Series in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't it about winning now? You got Ohtani. I think that makes you a clear favorite in American League and probably in baseball to win. I don't know. That's just my opinion of them. I know the bullpen's tricky. They'll bring a bullpen guy. Everybody's gonna get bullpen help. That's trade deadline's a bunch of bullpen guys getting traded. Minnesota minus 160. What is this? Minnesota. They're definitely an underdog today. Whitlock is a big K guy. 4.5 is a number. I mean, I like the over here, so I need some hits. So I really don't want to say this guy's gonna come in and strike out guys. Although I have Boston over. Maybe it's a 9-3. Whitlock gets the K's. Steve, I got no opinion on that. WNBA 160. I got you, Davis. I got you. Italian for the Cubbies. Yes. Seattle Storm stink. I do not know WNBA. Steven says Whitlock 5Ks and the Sox win plus 180. 6Ks $3. 7.550. Laddering it up, Steven, on Whitlock. And Ohtani 9Ks plus 115 or 8Ks and Angels. I don't know. I wouldn't do either because I like the White Sox. So I'm not taking the Angels to win. Steve Italian's pitching. That's why I took Phillies first shot. Makes sense. I wasn't sure. I didn't see anybody listed. I was trying to figure out who was pitching. Lil Rigo. Red Sox money line. I do like the Red Sox today. In fact, I got the Red Sox Nerfy team total over and over for the game, and I got the Red Sox on the site for me as a pick on the run line plus 158. Mr. Rigo. So yes, I do like the Red Sox. F and Bob, Rockies team total over 4.5. Yes, I say yes to that. Yeah, I don't hate that. Kershaw, I mean, as good as he's been, I think he'll give a couple runs. It's big hit, weather's conducive to hits today in Colorado. Dodgers tonight. Again, we just mentioned this. I think Kershaw will give up runs. Do I want to lay a run line here to Dodgers? No, I'd lean over. Over first. Steven, Reds bullpen is gas. They're going to need Abbott to eat some innings tonight. Yes, I agree with that. I agree. Davis, Texas today, run line. And take the Texas not to bat bottom 9. Not to bet bottom 9 Texas. Minus 130. There you go. Ronnie, what should I use to easily check multiple lines for a bet at different books? Spank odds is fabulous. Go get spank odds. I mean, I can pull up sites that I'm on to load picks on, and I get a dozen different sites to look at once. But the spank odds site's really good. They have loads of books for you. Steven, I took the Phillies run line plus 128. I don't hate it. Praise run line. Yes. Red Sox run line. Let's go. You don't got to tell me, Steve. That's what I'm about. I agree with you. Scott says, Nerfy or Nerfy Red Sox? I got the Nerfy here in the chat. Nerfy. Even money. Gio Higgs got the Marlins Murphy -1. It's 106. If it loses, I'll take the L on the chin with the way he's been trending. I agree. That's why we grabbed it last night. You mentioned last night, so I was going to put it in a chat in the morning. It's a good little run. David says the Angels say -185 with Ohtani. No, thank you. I will take the White Sox +180, or at least it was 180 last night. Mike A, good to see you. I like Houston, Milwaukee, San Diego. All right, Stroge, I'm with you on. I do like the Brewers. Can't bet the Mets. San Diego's. How are we betting on San Diego? Darvish is like a 6-something road ERA. I mean, they're 4 games under 500. I know Pittsburgh's being Pittsburgh after their nice start, but I can't lay that. No way. Yeah, Turan's been really great. He was pretty good at Braves back in the day. Steven, if I were Rays, I would have Glass now or Luke Riley for Ohtani. Hey, worth a shot. I mean, I like Glass now, but the health is an issue. Why not? What are they going to say? No? Who else is offering a decent pitcher, whether it's Bradley or Glass now? And they got plenty of young guys they could throw. They're stacked. They got a bunch of good young players they could throw over there. Nathan, Higgy, Brew Crew, Diamondbacks, A's, Rockies. Again, fade the Mets. Yes. Gallon on the hill. I like it. A's I like. And I mean, the Rockies would be like the bottom of that one, but 3-1, straight bets. That's money in your pocket, Nathan. Abbott over K's. I could see that, yes. David, good afternoon. Good to see you, fella. I like Dodgers first 5 innings at Texas. Let's just do Dodger over there instead. Don't do first 5 here. I'm not buying Kershaw in Colorado right now. Texas run line, yes. But you could also do Texas not to bat, -130, bottom line. Just them to win the game. No batting in the ninth. Tampa can't pay him. Exactly, though, Mike. They're not going to pay him. But are you hoping well, maybe we win the World Series down the road? Like you get Ohtani, that's a great addition. It's a great addition. And again, you don't have to give away your top guy because you're not paying him because he's a free agent. Angels know this. They know they're over a barrel. So what are they going to take? You going to take that ridiculous trade that they threw up there about the Mets? A bunch of those garbage players? Come on. The only reason they take that is to get rid of Rendon. That would be how he goes to the Mets because they'd say, all right, we'll take this $150 million. I know they can't pay him, but you got some young controllable assets that the Angels want. I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer for me if I'm running Tampa. I'll take a shot for a year to win a World Series. Ronnie, you think there's some value in placing Murphys and under total runs in the same game? Because they're coordinated. I know some same game. Parlay bets are not allowed because they're close to core. Yeah, I mean, listen, I always like Murphys. I say this all the time. Your starter's your best pitcher. If you can't get 3 outs, what the heck are you doing pitching? You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for a Murphy, and I tend to take more unders than overs anyway. So that's just the way I am. BC Lions, the CFL. Where's Jesse and Tim Earl when I need them? Bad news Mets. They are bad news. Where the heck's Richie P today? I was going to say Richie P. I didn't know. I was going to crack open. I got classic wax or repacked wax today. And I wanted Richie P's opinion. And he didn't come in today. Killing me, Richie P. Rays Farm Systems loaded. Yeah. A lot of up the middle talent, infielders. They got some players. Again, if the Angels want some young guys, that's where I'm going to. And Tampa say, you know what? We're not going to sign this guy, so we're not going to give you our number 1 guy. Why wouldn't you go after? Why wouldn't you get that guy if you don't have to give up your top 3 guys? I mean, who are you trading with? You're going to trade to the Mets to get rid of Rendon? That's the thing. We could trade to the Dodgers and unload Rendon to them. Or I don't even know if the Padres or Giants would take that kind of contract. I don't think so. Maybe the Dodgers might. Who knows? Where else are they going with that? Houston's not going to take that. Houston's too smart to do it. They let Verlander walk. They're not taking Rendon's contract. Where are you going? Texans? Texas going to take it? I don't think so. You could do a boxing. I'm probably going to do one today, Steven. Most likely this afternoon. Angels are a wildcard team at best, just to lose to the Rays. Exactly. And I don't think they hang on to. Are you going to hang on to him and let him leave for nothing? People be like, "Why did you trade him? You knew this was going to happen." But they fall apart in August and they're not even making the playoffs. Like, that's a whole nother show. We got a whole month to talk about that. We got time to talk about that. All right. So Pirates under 8.5, Sox Nerfy, Sox team total of 4.5, and Red Sox over for the 9 for the game. Royals plus the 122. Rangers no at bat bottom 9 minus 130. White Sox big doggies they verse. Future Devil Ray Otani plus 180 there. And that's a wrap. Look at lines tonight. And I will see you all later.